All right, guys, welcome back to What Could Go Wrong. Anyways, dramatic start is over. So today gonna be ranking all of the tanks. All right. Overall, all of the tanks are very, very close with one exception. But all the tanks are very, very close. They are all doing very well right now. It's very balanced across the board. Um, So I wouldn't necessarily like specifically ignore or take one tank over the other, but again, you're gonna have some outliers. Some of the tanks are doing better, some are doing a little bit worse. I think that in general, this is probably one of the best week one starts that tanks have seen in a while. But again, remember, this is only week one. So don't take this too serious. Just something fun. Something I enjoy doing is tracking week to week how things go. Thought I would share that with you guys. So first up, we have Brewmaster Monk. Much to my surprise, is at the very top of the A tier. So overall, Brewmaster is doing very, very well. They're pushing 10 to 13 range keys. I mean, upwards of 3K IO. Like they're doing very, very well. Which, given the historical pattern for Brewmaster monks, and given how much they've struggled over the years, this is very surprising. Um, Overall, solid tank, doing very well. They have very good survivability. All right. Next up is going to be Bear Tank. Bear is also going to go in the A tier, but it's going to be the bottom of the A tier. Um, they are about a key level behind um, all of the tanks except for one. They are a key level behind, but overall they're still doing pretty good. Obviously, I know Squish Vegan is at the top. He's got some time, 13, 14s, 15s, but he's the only druid tank to have those numbers right now. So overall, Bear is sitting around 10 to 12 with one exception. Okay. But again, very good tank, very good option to go with. Definitely something to look into and enjoy playing, having fun doing. So next up, we have Prot Warrior. Prot Warrior has actually fallen. At the end of week one, they are going to be a B tier tank. So overall, they are pushing 10 to 12 range. However, the IO scores are just not there. They're about 200 points behind everybody else, which is really the only thing separating them. Not 100% sure what the issue there is, but overall, still a good tank to have, still a good tank to go with. They are just slightly behind everybody else, just based off of IO scores. All right. Next up is going to be Vengeance Demon Hunter. Vengeance is currently at the very top of A tier, S tier, excuse me. They're timing all 12 to 15s. They in the top 10, there's not a single Vengeance Demon Hunter who does not have all-time 12s across the board or higher. Um, Very solid tank. They're doing very good self-sustain, very good utility. Overall, they're just doing phenomenal this season. Okay. Next up is going to be Prot Paladins. Prot Paladin is also in the S tier. They are just slightly behind uh, Vengeance, solely based off of the fact that not all of the top 10 are timing 12s right now. There are still, I believe it's only the top 6 or 7 that have timed 12s across the board. And I think that's really what's hurting Prot Paladins and what's keeping them from being equal to or greater than um, Vengeance Demon Hunters right now. Then last but not least is Blood DK. So Blood DK is actually in the middle of A tier. Um, they are slightly behind Brewmaster, not by a lot. It's just Blood is kind of struggling in certain dungeons and they're not doing great, and Brew is outshining them in those dungeons. So overall, at the end of the day, They're almost even, but brew is just slightly better. So very short video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That's where all our tanks are sitting right now. Remember, if you like the video, please like and subscribe. And yeah, y'all have a great day.